There we are. Kay Breslin says this ERG group seems to attract a lot of accusations. Well, indeed, that's absolutely true. But an accusation is not a conviction, first of all. And indeed, it's also possible that somebody who has such wonderful people in their family, like Emily Blunt, may well indeed be able to prove their innocence. And you can't imagine Emily Blunt has done anything appalling, can you? Not Mary Poppins. So I don't think we necessarily need to assume that somebody is guilty. But at the same time, if somebody has had the whip removed from their position in Parliament, they've been extremely foolish, and they're not able to do the job that they set out to do, and their position is compromised. And that, I think, is a perfectly reasonable issue to question, and is important. You know, we elect people to Parliament to be representatives of the best of us, to be our best. And what we're seeing at the moment is a scurrilous squander of sleaze. To go back to the old computer language, GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. And WYSIWYG, what you see is what you get. And it makes me think a little bit about Andrew Tate. You know, Andrew Tate, the postmodern Tate. And Tate and Liar and Pure White and Deadly. Not the sniffing stuff, of course, not the Michael Gove stuff from Michael Gove and Friends in the Louche or wherever of the Palace of Westminster, but the saccharine stuff, and doled out really by Mary Poppins. And Andrew Tate, like Mary Poppins, always seems to know what's the right word to say at any one time. Andrew Tate, unlike Mary Poppins, doesn't need supercalifragilisticexpialidocious to come to his assistance, nor does he need to, like Rachel Reeves, borrow somebody else's words. Andrew Tate seems to be quite proficient at his own. And I don't know. Why did I find it why did I find it important to draw a parallel between Andrew Tate and Crispin Blunt? Well, there is no parallel really between Tate and Blunt, except that these people are there as public figures, and should we look up to them? I can't see how I should look up to Andrew Tate. And at the moment, I don't see how I can look up to Crispin Blunt. Certainly, he may not be guilty, but is he somebody that I would admire? Is he somebody I would want as my MP? And I think the answer is no. In the same way, would I want Nadine Dorries as my MP? The answer is no. Am I looking forward to Nadine Dorries' book on the downfall of Boris and the plot? Absolutely I am. Despite all my reservations about La Doris, I think her latest book, her latest addition to her literary oeuvre, is something to be celebrated by both her publisher and her devoted readers, and I am one. And I'm looking forward to everything that she produces. But it's a disturbing time. Now, there is a theory that Crispin Blunt has been targeted because he has challenged the UK government over its stance on Israel and against Palestine. No sooner had he challenged the government than he was accused of a crime. Is there a wider conspiracy here? Is that why it's happened? Or has it happened just simply because people have been less than focused on their job? Less than focused on their job, and their job is to represent us.